Can you believe it, guys? 8 years of Fire Emblem Heroes? This game sure has come a long way, hasn't it? It's hard to believe that 2017 was 12 years ago. We're all old. Also, there was a Fate channel, so... starting with Choose Your Legends 9. Whoa! Okay, so I have to ask something really important. How do I talk about the results while containing my laughter and not come off rude about the whole thing? Engage losing 2 years in a row is insane. I figured there was going to be a voter drop-off because it wasn't the new game anymore, but it was a lot worse than I imagined. Ivy even losing to Azura was shocking to me, and it's not like Azura isn't popular, but I figured Ivy would actually win this time around, especially after what happened last year. And, you know, I do feel kinda bad, but at the same time... Engage losing 2 years in a row is hilarious. Also, I definitely underestimated the Shayne voters. They really outdid themselves this year because she got like 13,000 votes and beat Baldur. So good job to all you Shayne voters. In fact, CYO was really dominated by Heroes OCs, which is kind of crazy to see. At least there was one character not from Heroes that won, aka Male Byleth. Oh wait. Never mind then. That said, I do want to give a special mention to Formotus and Tsubasa. Both of them may have lost, but they both did tremendously well. Formotus tried his best, and hey, you know, for a first appearance, over 9,000 votes in 4th place is really good. That's a great placement for basically any character. Except Ivy. As for Tsubasa, I think it's actually really awesome that she even hit 5th place and beat out Yunaka of all people. When all of the TMS fans work together, you can make great strides, and this is definitely a great stride. And as a fellow TMS fan, I salute your efforts, and I'm praying she gets 1st or 2nd next CYO. I might honestly throw a couple votes her way just to help make that happen, but you know, we can always hope for the best. And as for the lineup that we got this time around, I think it's fine, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of varied opinions because, you know, 3 OCs and 1 3 Houses character. It's only natural that it's going to happen. Baldur will definitely be the most interesting one to me, and honestly, I kind of look forward to seeing what IS and her voice actor will do with Baldur. As for what future CYO events could entail, there's really just one lingering question that might be on everyone's mind right now. Will Choose Your Legends 10 be Fire Emblem Engage's year? We also have a Hero Fest featuring Emblem Marth, Rearmed Lucina, and Mythic Loki. Also, some other character, but I'm not going to address her by her 4th place name. It's a pretty decent banner, all things considered. Emblem Marth is actually a really great Hero Fest unit just for the ring effect alone, because Slayin is pretty neat. Rearmed Lucina is decent if you have a bunch of her lying around and maybe some skills you want to duplicate around her, and the remount itself is still pretty good for a lot of generic axe units if you don't have Arcane Giant Axe. I think Loki might be the weakest of the 4 here, because she isn't the best defense mythic, but she definitely has a place in Summoner Duels at least for the 5 people that actually care about that. And Soaring Echo is a really great echo skill for basically any flyer. Can't really go wrong with much of the selection here. Ivy lost Choose Your Legends. We're also getting our yearly 4-star special seasonal tickets again. Yay! I honestly have a soft spot for these types of tickets because it's usually full of units with funny seasonal weapons and not 7 paragraphs explaining to me why I should reconsider playing Fire Emblem Heroes. We also have the yearly free seasonal summon featuring all the seasonals from last book. If you look real closely at the selection, you'll notice it's full of characters that are more than 3 months old, which means they aren't really that good anymore. That said, you probably couldn't go wrong with blue or colorless. Blue has a lot of good value, even just for fodder purposes, and the worst thing you could get is a decent dancer in Mirabilis and Excel pre-fodder from Leth. That said, colorless has a lot of insane units like Embla and Emran and Hathrin and Hortensia and even Dual Lucina, and the pool is smaller compared to blue, so yeah, I think this is like the best color here, and I got a clan. I take it back completely. He has no fodder, no S supports. This unit is trash. Do not summon on colorless, please. It was a mistake. I guess the saving grace is that there's going to be random banners featuring all these seasonals anyway. Yay. A Hero Rises is also back, which is pretty cool. We get to vote again for stuff. It is different this time around though, because now there's no stakes for the top 8 most voted units. Everyone in the top 8 will be on a banner now instead of the usual 4-unit banners we had before, but there's still going to be a voting gauntlet to determine the freebie anyway. I can't say I mind the change because I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't like the voting gauntlet system where the most voted character could not even end up showing up whatsoever. Yeah, at the same time, it does lose its tension and excitement a bit, but I can't say I mind either way. I don't know if there's anyone specific that is worth going for, but I wouldn't mind Duo Lucino or Tamara or Emblem Sigurd or anything else, really. That said, if an Edelgard enters top 8 now, she's guaranteed to be on the banner. Please don't vote for Edelgard. And on top of all the anniversary rewards, they threw in a Binding Worlds Otherworldly Bond for free. And that's actually really insane. Being able to get a fully decked out unit from up to version 6 with max flowers and everything, I'm honestly too shocked to say something stupid or make a joke about it. Ivy Lost Choose Your Legends. We also got the yearly Valentine's banner teaser thingy. Whoa! And you'll never believe what 3 Houses game is featured on the banner. It's 3 Houses. I gotta say, it was kind of predictable, but that doesn't make it bad. What wasn't predictable was Hubert of all people showing up, and I gotta say, really nice choice, IS. Since Hubert isn't named Edelgard or Dimitri or Claude, he's relegated to freebie Tempest Trial unit status. However, unlike most other Tempest Trial units, he comes with a cool and interesting gimmick. That gimmick being really bad. He's a ranged armor with a bad stat line. There is no saving this unit. If it's any consolation, this means every single 3 Houses student officially has at least 1 alt in Heroes now. Edelgard is also here because you can't spell 3 Houses with house. This Edelgard is really cool because she's an armor who could Gale Force multiple times, just like Winter and Fallen and Summer and Legendary. And Dimitri is also here because you can't spell 3 Houses without Mitri. This Dimitri is really cool because he's a melee cav who could get special jumps and run away with Kanto. And the special jump is in his inheritable special. Claude is also here because you can't spell 3 Houses without This Claude is really cool, I think. I don't really know what he does because they didn't show much in the channel, but there's like a bit of preemptive pulse there, and you know, that's fine, I guess. We'll just have to wait. And last, and most certainly last, there's Duo Rhea and Sothis. This unit is really cool. There's no joke. That's it. I really do mean it. I think it's a very nice duo and one of the best ones we've had in a long time. I really like it. I think it was a great choice. Good job, IS. But yeah, it's a predictable banner, but again, that's not necessarily bad. We don't really have many details beyond that, so you'll have to wait for Smart Vegeta to give you a breakdown on the banner. And then there's the lightning round of stuff that people probably forgot, including myself, until I looked at the video again. Ooh, let's get started with the Holoforms update. Holoforms got an update again that lets you get more skill choices at the highest chamber. Now you can roll 3 skills that you don't want on your units in the slightest. New arena maps, they're horrible. Listen, I know I've been a bit of a hater in this video, but this is like the first time where I actually mean it, because like, wow, these are really bad. Like, oh my god, I do not want to fight on any of these maps. This map, yeah, Brave Felix warping, that's fun. And this one is the Invincible Marnie map, that's gonna be delightful to go on. I like this map, actually. At least they give you 3 tactical retreats now, but they'll be used up on Marnie anyway. Have fun. 4-star special rate updates. This one is fun because now you can't be pity broken by an August or Galzus or something. You can still be pity broken by Kaldori, I guess. I mean, more pool cleanup is always good. I can't really say much on that. Although it's also funny seeing all the 4-star seasonal specials just get updated, because I don't think most people have ever really gotten an off-seasonal like that. It's really rare, surprisingly. More remixes. Yeah. Legendary Revival. Yeah. This one's actually cool, though, because they've been putting a bunch of units on the remix banners that really couldn't fit, and the runtime or anytime they were able to come back was, like, so far out. Now they could just rerun, like, whatever time they choose to on a revival banner, which is a lot better, in my opinion. It was a really nice update. This is the part of the moments of silence where I can insert the same joke I've repeated multiple times in the video, but for the sake of you, the viewer, who is subscribed or will soon subscribe, I will not do that. but I could, and you know what I'm gonna say. And that's really about it for the Fate channel, besides the art, I guess. Can you believe it, guys? 8 years of Fire Emblem Heroes? This game sure has come a long way, hasn't it? Okay, but in all honesty, this was a really good channel. They're giving out a lot of great stuff for the anniversary, and I don't think there was anything I disliked about the channel whatsoever. This was very much one of the best ones they've had in a long time. So, good job, IS, and happy 8th anniversary to Fire Emblem Heroes. This unit is going to rot in my barracks. I did not want him.